Maria Souders. Our last finalist is Maria Souders, owner of Gypsy Soul Catering. At Gypsy Soul Catering, they believe food has the power to bring people together and make life's moments unforgettable. From weddings to special gatherings, their menus are as unique and diverse as the celebrations they serve. From local classics to globally inspired flavors, every dish is chef-crafted with fresh ingredients and presented with elevated style, turning every buffet into a beautiful part of the celebration. Her team handles every detail from setup to breakdown, so you can be fully present with the people you love. With them, your celebration becomes a seamless blend of flavor, beauty, and heartfelt service. Ladies and gentlemen, Maria Souders.
Hello, good night. I'm so excited to be here. I can't express how grateful I am that I was selected as one of the 11 to present my business and the passion behind it. So, Gypsy Soul Catering, we're all about delicious food, elevated style, as well as caring staff. Did you know that within 5 seconds of looking at food, you determine whether you like it or not? It's true. You eat with your eyes first. I always say that you envision and have personal contact with food. So when you make contact with your food, you determine whether you like it based on your personal history with it. Do you remember your grandmother making that dish for you? Do you remember the way your mom used to make your green beans? Do you remember the way your dad used to smoke those ribs back on the grill? It's all tied to emotion. And we believe that when we have special events, that we want your emotion to be on your guests and the people that you want to celebrate with. That's why we got into catering. So I started my journey, not with this clicker, that's for sure. Hold on. In 2015. So in 2015, I was laid off from my corporate job. I cried for like 2 months. I was very sad about it. And I wanted to figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up. I knew I had a passion for food, and I had a passion for spending time with my family. I love throwing get-togethers and gatherings for my loved ones. So I went to culinary school, and I knew I wanted to be a private chef. Before I even graduated the program, I actually got my first private chef. I started doing bookings for them where I was doing meal preps, and I was doing dinner parties for other clients, and I kept getting asked to do bigger and bigger events. People came to those events. They were happy with the experience they had. Before I knew it, I was getting more bookings for catering. In 2017, I fully launched Gypsy Soul Catering. And in 2019, I purchased property where I was able to build a commercial kitchen and fully hire staff and help me do the events. So what makes us unique is our catering. We specialize in making sure our food displays are very beautifully and elegantly presented with whatever vision the client has in mind. Whether you have a Lord of the Rings theme wedding or whether you have just a more classic approach to what you want to celebrate an anniversary or a baby shower with, we're able to tie into your vision and execute it with style and gracious staff and hospitality. We provide everything from the linens to the tables to the busting the dishes. We even take out the trash at the end of the night, so you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Most of our menus are chef crafted, so we're able to really customize any dietary needs, whether it be religious needs or allergies. We're able to really customize the menu. Now, you can trust us with your special events. We do about 200 events a year. 70% of them are weddings. The others kind of range with small gatherings and corporate stuff. And our clients show their appreciation. We believe they're our #1 ambassadors. over all the platforms. We have 116 five-star reviews, and we have about 20,000 followers on TikTok, where we share videos about behind the scenes, what we kind of do at events. We also share tips and tricks on how they can elevate and simplify their events. Community impact. We're all about community. I believe there's a network of people that I work with. It's never a competition. I work with a lot of other caterers, so when I'm booked, I will send people their way because I believe in supporting one another. And that's so true with other community organizations that I've worked with. In 2014, we donated over $20,000 to different organizations which are listed up on the screen, such as Ride on Ranch. We also worked with the Hospice of the Panhandle, the Rotary Club of Charlestown, and the Fulton Walker Memorial Golf Tournament. Now, you're probably wondering what we're going to use the money for. Well, like I said, I started as a private chef, and I built my kitchen for me. I didn't think I was going to grow as quickly as I did, and I have a very small kitchen. It's very tight. Here, 2 of my staff members are making pepperoni rolls, and you can kind of see the shelving and our one little stove back there against the wall. We want to be able to bump out this wall, 2 walls actually, and expand our kitchen by 300 square feet. Add a propane-powered stove as well as the fire suppression system to go with it. That will increase our efficiency by 50%. Right now, our biggest expense is labor. It takes so much more time to do the things we do because we don't have the proper equipment to be able to do it. So, from humble beginnings to growth, I'm asking you guys to invest in my business. I believe that with that investment, I'm able to grow. I'm able to hire more people. I'm able to give more back to the community that I serve. So, I open you guys, give me your questions. I've been kind of worried, but God got me. Yeah, sure, that's a great question. So right now I employ 10 people, 4 full-time, and the others range between 20 and 30 hours a week. One is actually seasonal. She's just a college student who's been with me for 4 years, so she just comes in on her breaks and works the summer. And larger events, we can serve up to 400 people. For those other events, I bring in other people to help me, sometimes 2 to 3, just depending on what the staffings are and the type of event.
So you want to hire how many?
How many more? I would like to bring on at least 4 or 5 more people to help me, yeah. I'm not a one-man show anymore. I need all the hands. It takes a lot of hands to put things together. Like with our display here, you can kind of see we do display it pretty well with greenery, florals. I have a lady that just does greenery and florals and display for me. I have another lady that does front of house management. She oversees anything for guest services that's front forward to guests. That way I can focus on the kitchen stuff. And then I have 3 people that help me in the kitchen currently. So, one of them is a culinary arts student, and one has just finished culinary arts. So yeah, I would like to bring some more on.
First of all, everything's delicious. Thank you.
Thank you.
I know it's tougher to do en masse whenever you're cooking catering for a large event, but how often do you use local vendors for your ingredients and things like that?
Well, every week I get most of my meat sourced through Crestview Meat Market, close to Shepherdstown. I do try to source stuff locally when I can. It's sometimes hard with sourcing and getting consistent product at a consistent price. So I would like to research doing that more, especially with some of the other vendors here tonight. So yeah, good question.
I gotta swallow. So if I understood, you did 200 events last year, or 200 events in 2015?
No, I average about 200 events a year.
Okay.
Anywhere from 180 to 200.
Okay, that's absolutely amazing. How in the world do you pull that off, with that? Is that your one kitchen, the kitchen that you showed us in the picture?
Yeah, that's absolutely my one kitchen.
Okay.
I can go back to the slide and show you. This is my one stove. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. And right above it, you'll see my one vent hood. There's 2 cans that kind of hang currently that we had to especially get approved by the fire marshals for our fire suppression. And then I have an electric hot box that holds up to 20 pans at temperature. And then we have portable hot boxes to get the food to the event. We also have an electric smoker, which is also not pictured here, and that's outside. And then we also have a grill, like a propane grill to do our food service on. But primarily, it is done on those three elements, either the smoker, the grill, or the stove, and then it's carried over into the electric hot box.
Okay, well, that's amazing. Reminds me of the story in the Bible about the fish and the bread
Oh, yeah,
feeding all those people.
yeah.
Yeah.
God's given me one oven. I'll tell a lot of
Congratulations.
people.